We have a perfect day for football. The roof is open, in fact, here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Right to the air is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run.
Damn it.
And his first pass is incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Here's Daniels. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, dot. Holy shit, that was a dot.
61 yards.
No question about it. They're going to test the secondary. They come out throwing from the start. An incomplete pass on first down, and then bam! They hit a big one early in the game. This approach sometimes can open up stuff underneath, but other times it can open up the floodgates too.
God damn it. Only I could stay in the pocket and deliver to that end. It's wide open.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now Daniels. They'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Let's go.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Hi.
Jalen Lane, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are on the board.
Jalen Lane, this motherfucker's so good.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Dude, what? I deadass couldn't even tackle him. I couldn't even animate. Yeah, I have to change my subs. Always forget to do that.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
Oh my God, bro.
Let's one go downfield for Pierce.
Oh my God, are we dead ass? It's flying early on.
8 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Let's go.
Now Richardson.
Let's go.
Taken down, back at the 25. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And that'll be
nice.
incomplete.
Great fucking play.
As he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
Down. They get to it back at the 40.
Let's go, the rookie.
Defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on
Oh my
the
God, no
sand.
fucking way. It's this.
And this is good from
Wow.
57 yards out. That
Holy
was
shit.
bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown.
Let's see if he
with a field
kicks
goal,
this
but
guy
it is
again.
able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction.
That was only to the line of
It's
scrimmage.
too
Right there.
straight, and that means this game is vital. Extremely important because they fall 2 games below 500. The road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Daniels looking to throw. Toward the left
Why was that so
side.
bad?
That's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Ah, fuck.
Incomplete.
No one's open.
If this is what you want to see
I knew that was just going to be covered for a drop.
Opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out?
Oh my God,
and
we're
giving the
ass
ball
punt.
back to their
Took a 30.
offense.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is.
God damn it, bro.
Everybody's saying, bro, this is coming at a bad time. We want to keep playing.
I wish I knew that. I was good. I
Yes,
switched it to
because the teams are on a hot streak.
Should've just done that.
They want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
70 Rangers, 70.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's
God damn.
to his rookie second-round pick.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
55 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set. 19. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Setting up the screen, Krosky Mary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out
blitz,
there,
bro. I'm not
catching
running
the
this shit.
football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they show jet sweep.
Oh my God. There's nothing I can do about that, bro. You're just fucking hogging the line.
Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Damn it. Fucking dropped it. Yo, it's got to be taunting here.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On the jump.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
Viking, 18.
Oh my God.
Comes too late. Now this is going to
fuck.
be a delay.
All right, we got to get a better play here then.
Too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time.
Looking for a specific
Delayed
play.
game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located in different stadiums. It's in different places. You have to check
100%
that
cover
pregame and
4.
make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Great play. Cover 4 drop.
Now from Colts territory.
Catch him in cover 4 drop.
At the 36. Daniels with a give to Krosky Mary.
Oh my God.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Fucking inside's tough as so
Just a yard
loud.
on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Oh,
And
yeah.
off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Let's go.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go.
A great effort there. 35 yards.
Bang.
And the Commanders have regained the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Colts in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
6 yards. Let's go for a Colts. First down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down the field, he's got room. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Here's Richardson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Richardson going to change the play here.
Go.
And he takes it in for a quick score. Anthony Richardson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now 17-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington first down.
Back to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Touchdown, Washington. Luke McCaffrey, 40 yards. And the Commanders have yet again retaken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
70 Rangers, 19 Tiger, 19 Trap 60, Trap 60, Mustang, go!
Now Richardson back to throw it. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Richardson looking to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here Richardson yet again. Got his man, it's Warren. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, come next.
Now it's Richardson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Alec Pierce from 10 yards out. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Dragon 60. Mustang, go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60, Panther 60.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Got it, ready?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw again. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a phone call. It's been a mad good game so far. Kind of sold a little bit.
And they win the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with
Absolutely.
NFL coaches, we know their
Oh my God.
in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
19.
Again, it's Taylor.
Oh my God.
And he slips up past the 45.
Oh wait, you guys are going like soon?
45 yards rushing for him down. He's
Oh my God, I might just forfeit.
Back-to-back
I'm probably gonna come
plays
too.
have him on the move.
Can Slaughter weigh like 5?
Down.
Is that crazy?
They'll try the left side.
No, like weight like 5 here.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. As his guys are
Damn, I might just have to fucking forfeit them.
extra point by Gaines.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to come back 10.
And his guys will take a 10-point.
Yeah, they advanced with it.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away
Damn.
following the touchdown.
I have a fucking ass team for this guy. Plus, this guy's like, I'm in like the best divisions, so I lost to like mad comp kids.
The Washington offense at the line,
Also, like,
ready to roll. They make their second
Trying to
half
compete this
debut
year, but
here.
if I
Things
just
are
get a
looking
good
little
pick,
bit
it's
tougher
not
now.
the
You
worst
give
thing in the
up
world.
points there, Charles. That touchdown
Oh
is
my
on the right
fucking
side.
god.
So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be
Huh?
careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at
Do a what?
halftime if those guys just looked into each
Yeah.
other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
That's fine, right? It's not holding, right?
And it is intercepted.
It was on him.
Picked up by
Alright, yeah.
Travarius Ward.
There's a free play.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault, because to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Here's Daniels. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Aye.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end.
Yeah, I might just quit after this drive, to be honest.
18 more yards there and another first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh my god.
Is incomplete.
He had him like B, but that dude's just not fast.
At least on this drive, a momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing
I look, you just don't run the ball in this league.
to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Well, it was based on me having to not drink until 11 and pick them up.
Throwing the outlet.
I know, so I was like, bro. Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm not doing that.
Offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Why don't they not make the left?
Looks like they'll move things around here.
No, they're like going to their friends.
Look, we're going to the house.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a
Mm-hmm.
man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you got something going.
Oh my god, we can't fucking get that ball up.
Taken down at the 20 line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
To the air goes Daniels. Out to the left. That's where the tight end is. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Cover for a drop. Hit this in.
If you can put any Halloween costume on him, you're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Damn.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
Gonzalez's kick is good.
Bro, I have to go right now. This is so tough.
So
He has to win. He gets it, though.
Touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that said...
About to put on shoes.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. All-star hotel wants for breakfast. 5 fingers give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me. I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker.